Hello everyone, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today I am back with the fresh round of Gina's picks for September 2021. This video, of course, I'm doing in collaboration with Eureka Crystal Beads. It's where I pick out some products that I curate for the month and put together as a sort of mini collection. Of course, you purchase everything separately if you want to, unlike their official larger collections. But I do show you what I do with these particular products, kind of highlight them, show you these items up close, and you have the opportunity to pick these up and join me back this month for future tutorials featuring these items. So this month, the theme I've chosen is called Canyon Falls, and this is the theme image that I picked out to really sum up the color palette of what I was trying to go with this month. In June, the theme was Fun in the Sun. We had a lot of bright neon colors. And then in August, I did Under the Stars, which featured some deeper, moodier blues, silver tones, and some teal. And this time I thought it'd be fun to bring in some earthier shades, some rich metallics, and some pops of turquoise. I do have a coupon code that is good through the month of September. I'm going to leave that right down below the video. That will save you 10% off a purchase of $50 or more. It is a brand new code for this month, so if you haven't used it, you are welcome to put that towards today's purchase. I'll also put the link right down below to the page on Eureka Crystal Beads where they have all of these products together, and you can choose to add them to your cart, picking and choosing which ones you'd like. Also, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you the finished pieces that I've made from these products that I'll be coming back with for tutorials in the next couple weeks. I want to start out with the two strands in their gemstone section that really play off of this Canyon Falls theme for me. And first off is this strand of the Pyrite copper penny coated beads. These are 3mm faceted rounds. The strand is $5.99. They've got all kinds of different pyrite coated beads like this, and this strand just really pops against the turquoise beads. Here's a closer look. I mean, they just gleam. You can see the beautiful facets with that metallic like coating, and you get this really pretty rose gold, very bright coppery color. And the next bag contains some Celadon Moonstone. These are 3mm high-grade quality stone beads. Get a nice size handful of these to work with. Look at that gorgeous shade of greenish turquoise. There's different tones going on in these natural stone beads, as well as those micro facets that really pick up and reflect the light beautifully. And I just love these in combination with those faceted pyrite coated stones below. I also have a selection of multi-hole shaped beads to work with this month because I really like incorporating some unique shapes into designs. And first I have these Vexolo beads. These are a 2-hole check glass bead, 5x8mm, and these are in the color copper, and they're $3.85 for a pack of 50. I'll show you these featured in a necklace at the end that I think is pretty cool. Here is the handful of these wedge-shaped beads with that bevel there at the top. They have a flat base, and you can see the 2 holes that run through the side. I also have a 2-hole shape that I actually picked out for last month as well, just in a different color. And these are the gem duos in the color turquoise. So you get a 2.5-inch tube included, these opaque, glossy, greenish turquoise beads that have the 2 holes and the diamond-like shape that they have, of course. And then this is a bracelet I featured with last month's picks. You can see those gem duos in action. But these pair very well with some of the other 2-hole shapes and also bring in a lot of that beautiful turquoise color to the copper and golden metallics. Here's another 2-hole bead shape. These are the ginkgo leaf beads by Matubo, and these are a newer item that Eureka Crystal Beads has started carrying, and I'm telling you, they have so many different colors. It's incredible the colors and finishes they have, including these. I was so pleased to see them start carrying the matte bronze Apollo turquoise with this really awesome finish that brings together those golds and coppers together with the turquoise in the background. It's $2.99 for the 2.5-inch tube. And here's a closer look. I'll show you these included in the necklace at the end as well. And I love the matte turquoise too. Such a gorgeous combination. These 2-hole check glass beads named for the ginkgo leaf, which is what they're named after, with that unique shape, the rounded side and the pointed side opposite of that. And then finally, for 2-hole beads this month, I picked out the Wibe Duos. These with their pointed shape. They also work very well with the Vexolo beads. Pick them out in the gold to bring in another shade of metallic. I love this Aztec gold and the check glass beads. It's got a kind of toned down lighter gold shade with a more matte finish as opposed to being very, very reflective. This is a pack of 50 for $4.25. And you can see the 4 points these have on our 4-sided beads and the 2 holes that run parallel up and down through that shape. To go with the 2-hole shapes and the gemstones, I also picked out a selection of seed beads, which go really well with these other items and allow us to put some things together directly from this little mini collection. Starting with the smallest, I have a tube of the Miyuki size 15-0 seed beads in opaque turquoise blue Picasso. There's 10 grams in the tube for $3.95, and they incorporate a lot of those gorgeous turquoise shades as well as some of those earthier toned flecks on these beads. A lot of these to work with, and the 15-0s are something that give us another opportunity to put different designs together directly from this little palette here. Moving up a size, these are some size 11-0 Toho round seed beads in gold lustered Montana blue. It's a 2.5-inch tube for a little over $2 and some change. And this is a color I use quite often. It really is a great fill-in, especially if you're working with antique bronze type of findings and sometimes even antique copper. It's got a great toned down metallic shade that isn't very brassy and has more of an antique look. So I have that one to combine with our palette. In addition to 2 tubes of size 8-0 seed beads, I have the turquoise blue Picasso in size 8-0 and also the yellow Picasso. These are 10-gram tubes for $2.95, and these are limited in quantity. It's really been a challenge to get more of these from the supplier, according to Eureka, so these are going to be a little bit harder to get your hands on, so definitely take advantage of that if you want to get those for sure. I think you're really going to like the 2 designs that these show up in. I also have a few findings included you'll see pop up. I have a bag containing the Tiara Cast toggle clasp. This is the large beaded antique copper plated clasp. It's $2.79. And Tiara Cast makes some great findings. We're going to use one of these toggle clasps on a bracelet. I also have a bag here containing some eye pins. These are in antique copper, 21 gauge, a 1.5-inch long wire eye pin. We're going to use a couple of these on some bracelet ends. And I also picked out these symbol bead endings. These are called the Satanos 3 antique brass plated endings, and it's a pack of 4 that you receive for $9.50. I'll show you a very cool statement bracelet in just a moment with this. And then finally, some Tibetan style bell bead caps. These are a 15mm size. It's $1.25 for 4 pieces of them. And there's also another option if these aren't available that should work. And these are the 10mm size Tibetan style bead caps in a slightly more flattened design. We're going to be using 2 of these on a bracelet to finish off a bracelet. These will be a little larger than we probably need, but they make a nice statement. These are just slightly smaller, but because they're more flattened, they should work just fine as well. Now that you've seen the theme and the products that I want to highlight this month, let's take a look at an example of 3 different finished pieces you can make from these beads, and ones that I will be coming back with specific tutorials for. All right, so here is the first piece that we're going to be making together this month. And if you've tried the flat chenille stitch that I've shared a couple times, you will already have a very good idea for how to make this. If not, this is another opportunity to make this wider type of flat chenille stitch bracelet using the 2 different colors of the gorgeous Picasso seed beads in the size 8/0, as well as those golden Montana blue luster 11/0 seed beads. You can see how those symbol endings just finish off this bracelet beautifully, and you get this gorgeous fabric-like woven beaded bracelet in this color palette that comes together. Now that is a statement. And on this, I've just added a simple lobster clasp. You can use one from your stash or pick one up from Eureka, and then have finished that off with a length of chain as an extender as well. Here is bracelet number 2, and this is a Russian spiral stitch bracelet that includes those amazing pyrite coated, very bright copper stones, also the Moonstone, and the 2 different shades of 8/0 Picasso seed beads once again. And you can also see those same 11/0 seed beads popping up. Here's those 2 bead caps. These are the larger size. You can see they kind of sit over the top of each end. So the smaller ones would sit more up at the top of the ends. We've also used that tiara cast clasp, and it's a great way to try out some Russian spiral with more than just 3 different colors. It's actually including 4 different colors, so I haven't really done a specific tutorial for that one. And we will be making this bracelet together. You can also see the looped head pins right in there that are woven in and used to finish off this bracelet in a really clean way. And then lastly, I have a brand new bead weaving design that I came up with based on these contents. This is called the Canyon Falls necklace, and it features this really cool pendant with the ginkgos and the vexillos, the Wibe duos. You can see there's the 15/0 Picasso seed beads, the 11/0 seed beads. I also included some chain, so if you need to pick up some chain, you can do that from Eureka as well, and a lobster clasp, and I included some extra as an extender on the back. Something else that's cool about this necklace is that you can even just use these beaded components and link these together, more than 2 of course, to make yourself a bracelet to go along with this. You can just do this one beaded portion in the center as a pendant. You can use these in earrings. So it's one of those tutorials that's going to have several different components to it that you can use in a wide variety of ways. So really looking forward to showing you that. So that is everything for the September 2021 Gina's picks that I have done in collaboration with Eureka Crystal Beads. Once again, I'll leave a coupon code down below that is good through the month of September that will save you 10% off a $50 purchase. They also offer international shipping and free shipping on all orders over $35 if you're in the US. I'll leave you a link to the specific page that'll have all the Gina's Picks products on it, and I look forward to joining you for some tutorials from these items. These Gina's Picks, of course, are not a official Eureka collection. You purchase everything that you like separately, and they're just to kind of get us through those months where Eureka is not launching a specific collection, and for us to have some fun with some color coordinated products and to have some fun putting some new and different things together. So thank you all so much for joining me today. I really appreciate having you. I hope you really enjoy this month's Canyon Falls theme. Feel free to leave me a comment down below because I always love to hear from you. Feel free to hit the big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe while you're here so you don't miss future updates and you don't miss when I'm back with those tutorials to come. I'll be back again real soon. Until next time, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and as always, happy beading.